Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Startup founders raising funding should ask as many questions of the investor as the investor asks the founder. Here are some key points in the founder's diligence on a prospective investor. Before engaging investors, research them online regarding their portfolio, investment thesis, and investment team. The more one knows about the investor, the better one can approach and engage them. Review the investor's online content. Research the investor's social media, blog, and other postings to learn more about their position in the market. Evaluate the investor's reputation. Ask other startup founders about the investor and how they work with founders. Talk with the investor's portfolio companies about their experience. This may give a somewhat biased viewpoint since the founder received funding. Assess the investor's operational capabilities and how they can help the startup. The investor team often indicates what support they can offer the startup. Understand the investor's values and what they prioritize in a startup. For example, impact investors will look for a social benefit in addition to a financial return. Consider these points in diligencing a potential investor for your startup. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.